Alright, I'm going to start by saying in no way, shape, or form did Zayd Atkinson deserve what happened to him, and I personally believe he deserves more than 125K. However, if this man deserves 125K for what happened to him, well, we're probably talking about hundreds of $1,000,000 that I should be paid for what I've had to go through. This guy had a lot of support. I didn't. I had a bunch of people who weren't understanding. I typed, "This is so pathetic. He was targeted because they assumed he was homeless, not because of his skin color. Meanwhile, he had help. Didn't have to relocate repeatedly, wasn't made homeless, and didn't go through 1/1000th of what I did. I stuck up for him, still do. But this is complete BS. He gets paid, I get abused." She typed, "So I met this guy, and I actually know the cop involved, and the cop is definitely a racist. The cop is gone now, but likely terrorizing people in another police jurisdiction. I agree he should be paid, but out of the cop's own funds." I agree with that too. She typed, "Smiley is 100% a racist." And of course I like that. Smiley is a racist. But that's not why this young man was targeted. I typed, "Zayd wasn't targeted for the color of his skin. He was targeted because they assumed he was homeless and they thought they could get away with it. Until his friends started filming and yelling, it was standard anti-homeless police work. Officer Waylon Lolatai, the same cop who assaulted me and at least 7 others, was also involved. Zayd was treated better than a homeless person because someone was there filming it. Someone was there in person. That's the point." Here's some of the videos that I posted. I typed, "The fact is, he was treated like any homeless person in Boulder and gets paid 125K because he was not actually homeless, because Black Lives Matter stepped in, because Darren O'Connor helped, and because the news listened to him, exactly the opposite of what happened to me." She typed, "Sean Schwartz, that dude Darren O'Connor is a piece of dog poop. Total fake-ass creep. I have to say that based on the interaction and the fact that several people confirmed he lived on the property, regardless of race issues, he was stopped illegally, and I think he deserved recovery." And I agree with her on that 100%. She typed, "My decision in his favor would not change based on a person's status as homeless or based on their race. Plus, I have personally observed Smiley in action in other matters and can assure you he has a lot of bad karma coming his way, and I'm pleased I already came back some." Now that's the thing. Just like Officer Waylon Lolatai was allowed to leave Denver after what he did, and Officer Burke was allowed to leave Broomfield, Officer Smiley, she's worried about the same exact thing happening with Officer Smiley. I typed, "I agree about Darren O'Connor, but he has the ear of the news. I also agree about Zayd. He got screwed and he deserves more than 125K. I still speak out about how wrong it was, and I still support Zayd, Sammy, and Michelle, despite the fact that they threw me away. Well, not Zayd. I haven't been able to speak with him. But I heard some of the things that he had to say, and I agree that it's... fuck, man." I typed, "I've been through 1,000 times what he has, easily, but I don't get paid. I had to pay out instead, and there's no end in sight to the Hades I have to endure." She typed, "I understand, but any win against these dirty cops is still one I'll take. I share in horrific experiences, and trust me, I've fought the city one and never been compensated or even asked for it. But I'm glad this guy won, and he's a great person too. I hope it betters his life. I typed, I wish someone would put him in contact with me. I am one of Zayd's biggest supporters. Now let's go over here. Here's some of that stuff from Tim Beeson. And here at the bottom, Tim, you are a bitch, straight up. I'll give you my address if you want to man up. I won't even fight back. You are also the fifth stupid cunt to threaten me over that. Let me see. To threaten me over that shit, so I don't give a fuck about your candy-ass goddamn opinion. Now, if you would rather talk than be a bitch on Facebook, know that I choose not to hurt people, but I'm 100% for defending myself. I carry no weapons and I threaten nobody. Obsession, yes. Chimo, no. You are a coward to come at me through a computer screen. Just like the other four, you are a bitch. Calling me a bitch just makes you a stupid bitch. Threatening me for having mental disabilities makes you a bully. Pretending texts are the same as talking, that makes you an idiot. Let's see. You think I'm the bad guy? You can't make me be the bad guy. Bring your bitch ass here and try that pansy cake bullshit. Fucking cunt rag. He typed, where are you? I typed Nebraska, you dumb fuck. Thought you read them all. He typed address. I travel. I typed good. Chapel, Nebraska. Message me when you get here. We'll take a walk out to the lake. He typed, what part of she thinks you're a low-life pile don't you get? Walk nothing. I'm not here for talk. Don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash. I typed, and you don't need an address here. There's only 500 people in the whole town. Well, she should have said that herself instead of sending her bitch to try shit on Facebook. Bitch, I grew up in the system. Stop typing and keep your word. I should read all of that, shouldn't I? You aren't going to do shit. You're a punk ass bitch. You know what fucked my head up the most? All 5 of you fucking cunt rags to threaten me have no fucking clue what happened. You are obsessed with pretty things. He typed, how long you in Nebraska there, tough guy? Or though guy. You think it's a game from me, and here's your mistake. Bitch, Tim, I got shit from you threatening all sorts of people on Facebook here, not just me. You haven't followed through with a single fucking one of them. You threaten them with knives. I typed, Jesus fuck, get here already. He typed, she came to me, dude. I'm an ex. That should tell you something about what your dumb ass is doing. Now, mind you, if you guys have watched that Sword and Scale and listened to that bullshit, obviously, this guy right here is a lying piece of shit. He shouldn't have been fucking threatening me. None of these people should have been threatening me. None of them should have been calling me a fucking chimo. None of them. Alicia Bollinger should have come forward. And if I'd have known how to take screenshots, because this is in March of 2017, all right? If I'd have been able to send screenshots of this in March to Natalie Bollinger, she would have fucking asked these people to stop. He typed, you want her attention, so you make her hate you. I typed, I'm not dating anyone, and if you are her ex, then you should shoot yourself in the head for feeding her heroin, and for fucking an underage girl, and for beating her up, and also for being a bitch. Let's see. He typed, LOL, looks like you're out of the loop. So now that I know what type of bitch you are, fucking get here, you chimo druggy fuck. He typed, let me know when you're in state. I'll find you on a personal level now. Not just because she don't deserve to live in fear of a low-life, douche-riddled, unwanted turd like you. See, now this is the thing, is that I left Virginia. She and all of these pieces of shit should have left me the fuck alone. Meanwhile, not only is this guy fucking doing this, he's also helping her, which I had zero help. Meanwhile, this stuff that I've been telling you was happening, I have a shit ton of fucking proof, like this right here. He typed, yes, she would be far better off without hearing from you. I typed, bitch, you just backed out like a bitch. Fucking Chimo, you know, I didn't make you rape her or feed her heroin. That's on you. He typed, fuck off, dude. You really don't want to ride this train. I'm not one of those people who deals bad for the disabled. Back out nothing. You're all for talk, but got nowhere to meet. I will hurt you. Make no mistake. I typed, dude, if you were about it, you'd already be on the road. Now, mind you, I've already gotten phone calls, repeated phone calls from a dude who's claiming to be her boyfriend at this point, who is telling me that he's a big belly badass biker and him and his biker buddies are going to do this, that, and the other. I mean, I'm already fucking sick of this shit. I typed, dude, if you were about it, you'd already be on the road. I have no desire to talk to fake people like her. I also have no respect for you. You are a series of horror stories from Natalie, so I don't care if your pot calls me black. He typed, I'm in my car right now. I typed, good. He typed, I'm a sober person. We split because I wouldn't ship her dog to her knowing she was using. Give me an address or shut your mouth. See, now that right there is what let me know that he was the one who was dating her when she was underage. Starting when she was 14, by the way. The dog thing. He literally held her down and was screaming in her face when she tried to go get her dog back. Now, the messages between me and her about that are also here on YouTube, or on Facebook. That part isn't on here on YouTube yet. I got to go through and record all of those. I basically had to fast forward to the part where I was in Virginia, just to show what happened in Virginia. Let's see. So I typed my mom's old address on 1st Street, 891st Street, Chapel, Nebraska, 69129. I don't give a fuck about your life story. He typed, see you in 2 hours. That was a mistake. I sent a winky face. He typed, you really are a tweaker, aren't you? All fucked up, grill nappy, nasty beard. And mind you, I don't do meth, motherfucker. I typed, haven't smoked anything except pot for over 10 years. You're making excuses. Get here, you dumb bitch. He typed, listen from my bike. The growl would be your last chance to run. I typed, keep typing. I'm going to eat dinner, watch a movie, and wait for you to not show up. He typed, I hope you bring friends. You think you know. I'm full of surprises. I want you to cry. I typed, dude, if you told me you were bringing a shotgun, I'd dig my own hole. He typed, like the ninny bitch you be. No one cares about that shit, man. Boo-hoo for poor you. I typed, so fucking cute. Why are you still typing? I thought you were driving. Big belly badass biker, huh? Laugh out loud. He typed, nah, I'm only 5'9". Badass maybe. Biker absolutely. I'd say I'd kick your teeth out, but I typed, I'm already bored. Going to eat some food, watch a YouTube video, and ignore your dumb ass until I hear a bike. Later, cunt rag. He typed, lop. Sounds like you're backing out. And then a whole bunch of that shit. Alright, this is actually from Carmia. There's a bunch more from Tim. I don't know why it put over a bunch of them, but this is from Cara Mia. She typed, or aka Cara Rogers. She typed, I don't want to say that anymore because Ted is free. My address was released. He may have it and hire someone near me to make it look like I committed suicide via Craigslist hitman. SS is screenshots. I was asking her what SS means, and it turns out that SS was Sean Schwartz, which was my assumption, but she wanted to fucking lie about it. She typed, my kids only have me. But like I said, I told Peterson who I am, what Dominic had told us looking into everything. Ah, there's Carmia again. Here's a poem I wrote for Natalie. You put it in her hand and told her if you love me. And the word love, she wanted to love so much, she forgot to ask, but will you love me back? Then she closed her hand around it, and the hearts of the world all broke. Here's Barry. Ugly, bald bastard, you're dead punk, die you cunt, so on and so forth. Here's more from Tim, more from Tim, more from Tim. He typed, I'm gonna ruin your life like you're doing to my friend. You only think you know hell. Man, that bitch ruined my life, motherfucker, by not telling the truth. He typed, you threatened to hang yourself at her house because she won't talk to you. But I didn't threaten to fucking hang myself at her house. He typed, because that's how you'll win her over. Except I wasn't trying to win her over. I was trying to get people like this to leave me the fuck alone. Tim Beeson was not the first person to fucking do this shit. He typed, why don't you try to hook up with someone your own age, or do you not have what it takes? Sissy bitch, shut it. Well, I'm not fucking trying to hook up with anyone, you fucking idiot. Jesus fucking goddamn Christ. He typed, don't care, you fucked up. I don't got away. No one cares about you. I typed, Jesus fuck, just get here already, fucking dumbass. Win her over. I'm not chasing after some heroin junkie or trying to win her over or trying to ruin her life. You being a retard won't make any of that true. I see her die every night, so yeah, I'd rather be dead than feel that every day. Now, it doesn't change the fact that you are a violent chimo rapist. He typed, you know nothing about me. I typed, I know you are a bullshitter. He typed, I know lots about you, though. Think what you will. You'll see. I'm on the highway. Kill yourself if you'd rather be dead. I typed, dude, I grew up in the system. I don't give a fuck. Get here already. You claimed you were already in the car. Then you said to listen for your bike. So which is it? How are you texting and holding the handlebars at the same time? Fucking lying bitch. You ain't coming. All hype. He typed, you talk a lot of shit about someone you won't leave alone. Ha ha ha. Well, now I also know how well you pay attention. You goddamn right I pay attention, you dumb bitch. I typed, won't leave alone? You messaged me, fucktard. He typed, oh, and here I was thinking you could put a puzzle together. Dude, I rode for an MC for years. You'll never hurt my feelings. I don't have any. I typed, well, I'm not typing to Natalie, so you must be referring to you. He typed, I've heard meaner shit as a joke. You have. I am tired of telling her to ignore you. She doesn't listen. Like, fuck, she was ignoring me the whole time, and I'm telling her that people are calling me a child molester and fucking assaulting me and fucking threatening me. And I let Maddie Bowen know that too. I mean, literally, I just needed these fucking people to leave me alone. But instead of asking these people to leave me alone, she wants to fucking incite shit like this. Like, seriously. So fuck yeah, I talk shit back to this little fucking punk-ass bitch. I typed, I have lots of feelings, but I don't feel physical pain. I also don't care what some junkie rapist thinks of me. I already know she doesn't listen. He typed, so now you will pay for it, and it's all my pleasure. See, unlike yourself, I like to hurt others. I typed, why? See, exactly. Unlike myself. He likes to hurt others. I don't. I typed, why do you keep interrupting my show? Because I was trying to watch something on YouTube at the time. He typed, you keep calling me a junkie, but out of the two of us, who still has teeth? Because fuck you, that's why. And of course I don't have any fucking teeth. I had them all yanked out because of excruciating tooth pain. Those of you who get to see a dentist when you have tooth issues, that's fucking great. I had to deal with the pain for 5 fucking years. I typed, you could hurry up. You aren't a man, you're a mouth. He typed, could you imagine having to deal with me in person? No, I can't. You're a bitch, Tim Beeson. He typed, smiling, telling jokes as I stomp on your chest. Bitch, you never showed up. That's the point. I just wanted to be left the fuck alone. I wanted you to leave me alone. I wanted those fucking junkies in Boulder to leave me alone. I mean, seriously, leave me the fuck alone. I typed, in order for you to hurt my feelings, I would have to care about you, and I don't. He typed, man, it could be a party. Where are you talking? I wasn't reading it. Didn't figure it was important. I typed, dude, you're the fifth dipshit to threaten me over her, and the fifth to type instead of show up. Now this is the fifth person to threaten me over her, but he's the first one that I could actually connect to Natalie. And this isn't even fucking bringing up any of the shit that I had to deal with in fucking Boulder. I mean, this is just the shit that I'm talking about that was on the fucking internet. He typed, irrelevant old crusty fucker, it's not like you live on the next block. And then a whole bunch of those fucking things again, so I just skipped over them. He typed, so, I mean, if you lived closer, I'd be there sooner. But no, you live 2.5 hours away. Believe me, the wait to hurt your life is lame to me too. You know what makes me better than you? I typed, I fucking told you your bitch ass was a lying bitch. Fucking lying ass bitch being a lying ass bitch. Woohoo. He typed, Natalie loves me. He typed, I didn't say I wasn't coming. I just said it's a drive that requires time. Fuck, you're dumb. I typed again, your bitch ass, just like the other 4, is just a mouth. He typed, first it's 5, then the 6, then 3, now 4, which is it? And she didn't ask me to confront you. I'm only doing it as an excuse to be mean to someone. Fucking exactly. That's the fucking point. I typed, you typed, so now you will pay for it, and it's all my pleasure. See, unlike yourself, I like to hurt others. He typed, fag. I typed, LOL, what a fucking coward. He typed, fear is for others. Like those who scare 20-year-old girls, but threatening them and then yourself, you're the fucking coward, or you're the coward. And that's the thing, she was 20, all right? She wasn't fucking 12. She wasn't 14 like she was when he was fucking her. Jesus Christ. I typed, you also typed, see you in 2 hours. That was a mistake. He typed, I got copies of them messages. If I ever hear you talking to her again, I will make it public to everyone you know. I've already started that part. Well, fuck yes, that's the point, is that instead of fucking calling off these motherfuckers and telling them to leave me alone, they're doing this shit. And then you guys want to pretend like I'm a fucking bad guy for fucking showing this shit. You think you're in control of this, but you're not. Obviously I'm not. Obviously I'm not in control of a fucking heroin junkie's actions. Obviously I'm not in control of a fucking psycho like Tim Beeson's fucking actions. Obviously I am not in control of any of this. Obviously the police weren't gonna do a goddamn thing. By this point the police were already fucking aware. He typed, I don't work on your time. I have something in mind for you. Well, then fucking do it, bitch. Keep your fucking word. I typed, I threatened 0 people, and I have posted everything already. I'm not in control of anything. I got Asperger's and Tourette's. I'm lucky to tie my own shoes, and doesn't make you any less of a liar. And I am lucky to tie my own shoes. Some days I can't. Some days I can't bend over like that. It's too fucking painful. He typed, sounds like you're finding a way to make what you're doing okay, rather than leaving Natalie alone till the day you die. I don't feel bad for you. It's past that. Bitch, it was past that when I fucking left Virginia and they fucking lied and claimed a bunch of shit that wasn't fucking true. It was past that already when they called Matty Boa and lied and claimed that I threatened their fucking family in Virginia. Where are the fucking threats against her family in Virginia? I have not seen one fucking threat. Not one fucking threat towards her or her family in Virginia. Not fucking one. I typed, I'm not scared of who I am or who I choose to be. Get here. You said you were on your way. You are a child rapist and a heroin dealer. I don't expect you to, let me see. I don't expect you to keep your word. Your type are all cowards. He typed, you blocked off a highway in front of her house. I typed again, you are making excuses. Are you coming? He typed, she had to report you. You have to make Facebook page just to get her to talk to you. I didn't want her to fucking talk to me except to listen, to understand what the fuck was going on, because her fucking heroin bullshit and her fucking lying in Virginia was getting shit like this happening to me, not just on the internet by bitches like this, but also in real life when I went to see my loved ones in Boulder, Colorado. And the people in Boulder, Colorado weren't keeping their fucking hands to themselves. I typed, I drove 1,700 miles because she invited me. He typed, she calls me because she likes me. I typed, are you coming or are you a bitch? He typed, what's your point? I typed, are you coming or are you a bitch? He typed, she invited me to. She also has her dog with me. I typed, are you coming or are you a bitch? He typed, you're nothing. See, that's the thing, is if you're gonna fucking threaten me, fucking keep your word, bitch. Otherwise, leave me the fuck alone. Stop fucking harassing me. You guys want to know why it is that I was getting a hold of Natalie and pissed off and asking her to call off the fucking dogs? Let's see. Are you coming or are you a bitch? Are you coming or are you a bitch? He typed, you'll see me if I let you. I may just run up on you. Who knows? I typed, fucking liar. Your bitch ass is on the couch. He typed, I don't actually own a couch. I typed, I wouldn't expect anything less from a coward. He typed, I'm at McDonald's, actually. I typed, I wouldn't run up on a person because I'm not a bitch. He typed, you won't fight, you're a bitch. I typed, you, on the other hand, have typed almost 30 minutes about what a bitch you are. Dude, you, just like her, don't keep your word. You are perfect for each other. He typed, I keep telling her that myself. Again, that whole not listening thing. You know, she texts me without me having to ask her to. I think she and I would make beautiful kids together. No, the fuck you wouldn't. She's fucking dead, asshole. Because of shit that you put her through. Because of shit that her fucking family put her through. And you guys wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. He typed, I know she loves me at least a little bit, which is more than you can say. Dude, she loved her heroin more than anybody. LOL, I think I'm funny. I typed, you just spent a shit ton of time trying to impress me. I'm not impressed. If Tony said he'd be here in 2 hours, he would have shown up. Because he isn't a bitch. He wouldn't back out 5 times and message me for an hour. I choose to be good to people. Their interpretation isn't on me, it's on them. He typed, impress you, LOL. I typed, I'd love kids, but not with a lying junkie. She's all yours. And that's the thing. I wasn't interested in Natalie. I was interested in being left the fuck alone. He typed, I'm just being a pest for now. Good, keep it that way. I typed, that's because you are a bitch. Threatening me over the internet because you have no testicular fortitude. You coming, bitch? He typed, oh yeah, just for you. I typed, fucking pink-ass cunt rag, lying fucktard rapist chimo asshat. You here yet? Am I listening for a car or a bike? Are you here yet, bitch? He typed, now that we've established you will no longer be contacting or trying to contact Natalie. Holy fuck, this guy's an idiot. You wouldn't be able to hear my car, sadly, it's quiet. How about a surprise? You seem like someone who likes surprises. I typed, come on, you fucking dumbass. Come get me. I'm begging you to show up. I haven't had a man stand up to me in at least 5 years. Just bitches threaten me over the internet. He typed, is that 'cause you've been sucking sick? LOL dick. They like how you slob pole. Honest question. I typed, I set aside my plans so you could show me how tough you are. Are you coming, or shall I make other plans? Seriously. Now, the people who decided they were going to fuck with me, they did it multiple people at one time. Or they wanted to fuck with me after my back was hurt. At this point in time, I had already had to deal with people slapping my phone out of my hand, but not swinging at me. They were just knocking my phone out of my hand. Now, as far as assaults go, yes, what they were doing was assault. According to the laws of Colorado and here in Nebraska, them shoving me the way that they were was assault. But none of them by this point had actually swung at me. Just fucking shoving me around. Honest question. Let's see. Oh, he typed, I personally prefer to interrupt plans. It's better for effect on the whole day. I typed, okay, here's how it is. You want to show up, show up. You want to be a bitch, be a bitch. Fact is, you are a bitch. He typed, like I want to catch you on a really good day. I typed, I don't have good days, dumbass. He typed, so I can fuck it up by limping you up. Quite the crybaby you are. I typed, dude, you threatened me for over an hour. You have only shown me you were full of shit. He typed, I've talked shit for over an hour. If I'm going to come after you, I'm not dumb enough to leave a trail. I already have got a record for shit like that. Exactly. This is the kind of shit that Natalie Bollinger had in her life. People like Tim Beeson. People like her dad. See, this dude is like her dad. Obviously. I typed, fucking coward. No wonder she ditched you. No balls. How you gonna make babies with no balls? Were you born without them, or did Natalie take them with her? He typed, I gave them to her as a gift, if you must know. I typed, KK. Now that I know you aren't showing up and are just a mouth, I want you to know her new boyfriend is more man than you will ever be. He typed, LOL. I typed, he's probably fucking her right now, filling up her baby maker with man batter. He typed, that doesn't bother me, I left her. Nice try, though. I typed, liar. You said she left you over not sending her dog. He typed, I said a lot of things, didn't I? So what's true and what's not? How clever you are. Or how clever are you? I typed, fuck it. I got shit to do and your bitch ass ain't showing up. He typed, you think I'm not showing up. Let's talk truth now. I will be seeing you. Count on it. Really, Tim? Really? It's been over 3 years. Where's your bitch ass? I want to know. I want to know. It's now March of 2020. You sent this in March of what year? 2017. I typed, dude, the best you will do, if you do anything, is type. If you grew the balls to confront me, you would use a weapon and attack me from the back. I know my bitches. He typed, oh no, I promise you'll even have time to get ready, and you'd better fight back. I typed, are you coming tonight or wasting my time? He typed, no fun swinging on someone who just cowers and takes it. Your parents didn't love you, did they? No, they didn't, Tim. Just like everyone else. Exactly, Tim. He typed, too bad. If you weren't such a creep, I bet you'd make a cool guy. I typed, let's see. Well, like I said, they're not in order. Let's see, and I'm still having a panic attack about here. Let's see. What system? You think that means something? I typed, dude, I know bullshitters. You are a bullshitter. He typed, at least you're focused on me now. I typed, and I'm still having a panic attack about her. Doesn't make you any less of a bitch, a chimo, a rapist, or a junkie. Your bitch ass here yet? Or still at Mickey D's? He typed, you don't matter what? I typed, dude, I can do this forever. If you left at 7:30, I got almost 2 hours until you get here. I doubt it, though. You're a bitch. He typed, as long as you leave her alone, I don't care what you do. I'm actually at home making These two girls knives by request so that if someone like you causing another shit show in front of their house, they can defend themselves. Meanwhile, I was in Virginia when that shit happened. I left Virginia. They should have left me the fuck alone. As long as you leave her alone, I don't care what you do. I'm actually at home making... Alright, we already read that shit. You're right, I never left. Now I'm loading a bowl of weed and sending Natalie pictures of her dog like I've always done. I typed too late. I gave up on her this morning. Unfortunately, you're a retard and now public enemy number one. See, I hate bullies. You are a bully and a bitch. And as far as knives go, neither will ever have a reason to use them on me. But Natalie might cut her wrists with it. Fact is, I was good to both of them, and you just made a shit ton of fuck-ups. You know you committed 6 felonies just typing? Fucking punk-ass bitch. He typed, oh well. I typed, now, I'm not a cop-calling bitch, but I do expect your bitch ass to show up. He typed, I'm not one for giving a shit. Run a background check. Now, meanwhile, he called the cops, and so did Natalie. And I also got a hold of the cops because he didn't keep his word, and I was tired of this shit. Now, by this time, I'd already been fucking dealing with this shit, and I had been assaulted. But that depends on how you look at it. I don't consider someone pushing me to be assault. But also, the fact is, people had been pushing me. And out of the 7 assaults that I had to endure over this shit, like, seriously, I needed it to stop. Now, this was 7 assaults before she was killed. That's not counting the pushing and the shoving. I typed, I don't care about background checks. I care about integrity. You have none. He typed, if it's on your scale, I'll take that as a compliment. Why do you do it? I typed, the fact that you took the time to threaten me shows me who the real stalker is. Went backwards, didn't it? Let's see. Who the real stalker is. I wanted peace of mind. You want to stick your dick in her. She's got a boyfriend and it's not you. And why'd I do what? I've been trying to figure out how she went from caring to cunt. He typed, why'd you block the road? She doesn't matter right now, man. It's me and you. Well, those of you who were there, which is none of you, my car was fucking broken. I was fucking dehydrated. I've already put up my hospital paperwork from Chesapeake, but let's find it here. I'll pause this for a second. So let's take a look at this. This is my hospital paperwork from Chesapeake, Virginia. Alright, this is in my vehicle. It was over at Bo and David's house. That's the other property that Ken Wilson and Lee Plunkett manage. That's where it was when Natalie was killed. That's got my birth date on it. Here it shows, it says diagnosis, anxiety state, marijuana use, history of diabetes mellitus. Like I told you. Sarah E. Gregory, PA-C. Physician assistant. Not a real fucking doctor. Meanwhile, what did they treat me for? ED medication administration on 10/23/2016 at 10:13. Sodium chloride 0.9% bolus infusion 1,000 milliliters. Now mind you, they gave me 2 bags of this shit. Dose 1,000 milliliters intravenous bag, new bag. Now that's the thing, is that my diagnosis, there's marijuana use. Now, I explained to the people that I was talking to at the hospital where I was taken, I was not arrested, as Natalie Bollinger claimed. Alright, I was taken to the fucking hospital. Anxiety state. Fucking duh, that's what I said. Marijuana use. I let them know that I quit using marijuana 2 weeks before I showed up in fucking Virginia. And what'd they do? They wrote that down on there. Marijuana use. Marijuana use. You're going to see that a lot. History of diabetes mellitus. But they didn't put down dehydration. marijuana, they wrote down. Did they treat me for marijuana? No, they didn't. What they treated me for dehydration. Why isn't that on this side? That's a good fucking question to ask, isn't it? Anyway, we'll get back to this shit. Why'd you block the road? She doesn't matter right now, man. It's me and you. You want real talk? Then let's have one. Get to me kicking your ass in a minute. I typed in her address, and when her phone said make a U-turn, I did. Between two cones, and got stuck, pointed at her house while having a severe panic attack. Wasn't her fault, wasn't meant to be mean. A car narrowly missed me, so I laid on my horn. Turns out, in her head, that I must be there to hurt her. Dumbest shit ever. He typed that road is fucked up, I can see that. But on the other hand, I typed, you want real talk? She said she was going to kill herself and ran her car into a tree a few hours later. He typed, I know, we were dating at that time. Exactly. She was 18 at that time. 18, she was a grown-ass adult, but he was dating her before that. He typed, she had been drinking and shit, I know. I typed, so although I have severe social anxiety and was scared shitless of driving to a place I'd never been, she was worth sucking it up for. She was my hero. He typed, it was in part because I had wrecked my bike for similar reasons. Then show her the respect that memory deserves. You grew because of it, no matter her part. Leave her be. She will miss your conversation. So here he's trying to be nice to me. Now, if I was a fucking child molester, would he be being nice to me like this? That's a good fucking question, too. I typed, I didn't go there to score. I went there because the only person to come to my rescue when I hurt my back was recovering behind a dumpster for 6 months was her. What happened on the road destroyed the best part of my life. I needed a friend. It all went down so fucked up that all I could do was hope for the best. He typed, give her space as a friend, dude. I know how you two met. I went to spend time with her myself. I enjoy talking to her, so I don't push it. As a result, I get more of it. See, that's the thing. Natalie and I met because her fucking dad, the child molesting piece of shit, had her selling fucking drugs on Pearl Street. I typed, honestly, I just want my panic attack to stop. I see her die every night in a car wreck. The airbag breaks her neck. It shocks me awake, and as a result, I've been without shit for sleep since October. He typed, honestly. I typed, when we met, she was 13. She was selling weed for her dad. He typed, you're tripping and need to see that for what it is. The girl you care about needs you to back off. And I needed her to call off the fucking dogs. That's the fucking point. I left her alone for a very, very long fucking time. And I was still dealing with this bullshit. And when it wouldn't stop, I got back fucking a hold of her. I tried going to the police. I tried going to everyone that I could to get help stopping this shit. He typed, if you really care, you will. There's your integrity. I did back off. I drove 1,700 miles away from Virginia. 1,700 miles away from Natalie Bollinger. He typed, she's told everyone I gave her dogs away and shit. Just to later hit me up and find out that she had been lying to everyone because she would not come get him herself nor help me get him there. Now, mind you, this boyfriend, Tim Beeson, on her YouTube channel, the videos that she started making on her YouTube channel in the list for Tim started in when she was 13 or 14, by the way. Tim would have been a legal adult at the time, and Natalie wasn't. She was a little girl, literally. I'm still Kind though I have little reason to be. I've been made a demon when I've done nothing but help. Really? You didn't help. You were busy threatening me. I'm the one who needed help, not Natalie. He typed, the fake account shit is fucked up. She tells me all this shit, dude, randomly. I typed, dude, I got PTSD too, and ADHD, and Tourette's, and OCD, and Asperger's, and they make it hard to keep friends. I lost a lot of friends in October. 7 of them died. A lot more went missing. When I was parked outside her house, I wanted to be somewhere else. It's not her fault it all went to hell, and it's not her fault I have a nightmare every night that her corpse is facing me. I never had a friend like her, and as much as I'd love to have a picnic like she promised, I don't need a picnic. I need for my nightmares and panic attack to end. I'd love for you to show up and put me out of my misery. It's not her fault or mine that I got issues. He typed, I get it, dude. Like I said, I rode for an MC for years. I've seen some shit. Do her and you a favor to your friendship and give her space. Let her come to you and she will. She's your friend. Really? If she was my friend, she would have asked people to stop instead of playing fucking victim and having people harm me. She's much more honest than you credit her for. Give it time, she will prove that right. Bet on it. Really? Really, Tim? I typed, I got a friend in Denver. Her son is autistic, and their house needs special work. I was supposed to be there already. That's Ken and Leah's, by the way, because Tim got a hold of me the day that I was supposed to leave to go to Ken and Leah's. I was supposed to be there already, but the prospect of death was too inviting. If you want, I'll visit you in Denver. Natalie and I don't have a friendship. I am scared shitless of her. She is scared shitless of me. And no communication means both of us get to stay scared of each other. He typed, you got your eyes in the wrong spot, but I won't kill you. I typed, I'd like to believe she cares or may realize what was up 10 years down the road, but I scared her family. Ain't no fixing that. He typed, give it time. You want to die? Why let you win? I typed, dude, I have this dream every night. I get no sleep. I lost a lot of friends over how fucked up my head is. And why was my head fucked up? Why? Why was it fucked up? Because of abuse by the fucking cops. Because of being thrown away by all my friends. Because of the way that I was treated over her fucking slander and over Maddie Boa's slander. And over Alicia's slander. If I'm dead or in prison, then she and her family don't have to be scared. It's worth a sentence or death to see that happen. I hope she told you.